And we're up.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Add quote. Hi there everybody. Add quote, Tard, Mikey Beaver Games.
Danganronpa. Reality slips far away. Fiction comes alive. We start to play. Hope is no more behind the closed door as we drift away from where we were before. Hope and hopelessness become one. It's all meaningless. We've already begun. Yup, we are all one and the same. Never opposites. We play the same game.
Walk the line between hope and despair. Running from the truth, but it's already here. Told so many lies, I don't know if they can find me. Only one life to live, so choose wisely. Heads or tails, they even know the side you're on. Doesn't really matter if it's on the same point. If you want to achieve, you gotta believe the time right now. There's the door, is the key.
Previously on Danganronpa!
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method. Fire
Five.
gremlin.
There's so many R's! Why are there so many R's? Oh my god! So many R's for why? For what reason? Anyway, fire.
Fire.
I don't think I can read too slow. Why do you have me in here?
Fire grenadine.
I feel like we have multiple problems
Where's
here.
the one letter right
Don't
there?
worry.
Thank God.
Don't worry.
Fire.
Don't worry, Sunday.
Ariana
Make me
Grande.
read either.
Fair.
Fire Grande
Ah!
Fire grenadine.
Fire. Gertrude that works at accounting. Shit.
Oh, it was fire.
Fire grenada.
Fire Gretchen.
Fear Grenada.
That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
They couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Oh, Chiaki. Oh,
Chiaki?
Chiaki.
It's
Terrifying.
you?
Golly, I've played this game so many times. That still gives me chills every time.
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Huh? Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please! I'm the big spoon now! Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once!
How many? Not that much? Just around 10 to the power of 60?
2, Monami.
This music is a bop.
It is a bop.
Yep. Just as I suppose I die. I die as a space invader.
Oh my god.
I die.
Oh, this is so sad. Sunday, you put in a lot. It's probably best that way.
Cat said.
No.
Break said.
Yay, the Mickey Mouse bomb is going off.
What?
Mickey Mouse
Wow,
bomb.
this is great. It's been just wild.
Oh my gosh, is this bomb gonna send us to Disney World?
MOUSE.
Sunday, stop. Your silhouette is also Mickey Mouse.
Oh no, I'm never gonna see it.
That was
Stage clear?
What?
It's just
Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again?
We're finished, bro. Okay.
And this time...
nice nails.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but... all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured that strive to do your best during this field trip.
And we're in. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. And there it is.
I thought I escaped Chiaki's execution, but no.
Yeah, you don't escape that.
Also, disclaimer: last session, Fuyuhiko just had a frog in their throat. That's all that was. Nothing more.
Oh yeah, that's
Hydrate.
Thank you for the extra hydrate.
Wait. Wait. It was. Oh, the Mega Hydrate was redeemed. I just didn't hear it. I was gonna say, like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So so what you did was said the exact same joke I said during the stream.
That is true.
Wait a minute.
But all right, we are in the end game here. We are in the final chapter of this season. We have, as you just saw from that recap, Chiaki was the last to be executed from being the traitor along with Monami. So both those characters are now dead.
Rest in peace.
And only the game is being streamed. Yes, that's right, because issues with Discord. But we just got through. The bomb has been set off, and suddenly we're in this final trial phase where we're trying to learn the truth. We're trying to learn the truth about this thing, and Monokuma is making us go through a graduation exam that is going to tell us a lot about what's going on in the world. And he's trying to get us to sort of make a choice.
Just like these gummies, and you know she gave me this yesterday.
Yes. Okay. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Like I said, this part is gonna be purely the investigation phase. Once we reach the trial, we're gonna basically hard stop it there. And then we'll get into the final trial in July for the finale in July. So, hey yo, Pigeon Coop, good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome on, Pigeon. Welcome in, Chnova. Who else did I see in chat? I saw some other people in here. Sunny, Cat, of course. Kage, good to see you as well. Did I miss anybody? Of course, Mikey is in here because they're in chat in the VC.
I'm in chat.
So. Oracle, yes, Traditional Grace is in chat too. Breaks here as well.
I am everywhere and nowhere at the exact same time.
Yep.
I am omnipresent, just like Monokuma.
Taryn, good to see you as well. Taryn, good to see you. All right, so yeah. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let me get rid of my camera here. And...
Ooh, mac and cheese.
Boop. I'm gone. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Totally not pulling up the walkthrough so we don't get stuck.
Walkthrough? What are you talking about?
I mean, what? No, I wouldn't say that. It's all
you would say,
imagination.
I'm too slow and I love hot dogs.
No. No.
I'm just like, no comment.
Okay, let's see. All right.
Good job, too cute.
Let's get out of here and
I love
find
how
out
Mike
what's going
picked
on.
a very reasonable icon for his little Discord thing, and I chose what I chose.
I don't see nothing for your icon for some reason.
I don't see what
Oh,
your
look.
icon either.
It's just
crap.
blank.
It's been censored. It was the too slow booty icon.
Ah!
Oh, it's
Oh.
definitely been censored then. That's fine.
I understand.
Thank you, Pigeon, for the
I don't agree with your
gigantic,
decision, but I see why you made it.
the gigantic love emote. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. That's such a cute emote, though. It really is. Alright,
It
we're gonna
is.
leave here. And oh, look, we're on the 5th floor already.
That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again?
These pixels like Photoshop.
I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down.
Sad we can't go in the classrooms. There were always interesting things in there.
Yes, very much so.
No. Alright.
Sonia, what's going on?
Excuse me. No treat.
This hallway.
No treat.
No.
This hallway.
Please, God,
There's a strange
no.
feeling to it, no? What if I just start kicking everybody? Is that gonna help?
Somebody, I think Too Slow Bot broke into the game. I think we need to.
Oh, no.
I think Monokuma needs to get on that.
I'm
I think the
curious
bot
if
got
I
in.
can have a treat. May I have treat?
No treat. No
That
treat.
just- I'll just kick Hajime in
No
the balls
treat.
and I'll feel better.
Too
That can
slow,
be my
you did
treat.
this to us.
I don't know what I expected from this, but
Was it? I don't think it was this, was it?
No treat.
I probably should have expected it.
You probably should have.
As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movements and our access to treats. Is it just me?
Let's see. This is something. Ooh.
Yeah.
I bet.
Tripping
can't-
balls.
Guess we can't go in there yet. Alright. Touchdown, Alabama. Thank you, Jeff, for the 21 months of Tier 2? Tier 2, let's go! Alright. Thank you so much, Jeff. Appreciate your support, man.
Okay, I'm saying this one's got corn in it. Jeff, just like a touchdown in the cornfield, you scored big with a premium subscription. You're
Still talking about corn!
Making every stream as sweet as a cob. Here's some more mystery fun and maybe a few more corny jokes along the way. Thanks for being amazing! Part of the Too Slow, Too Serious TV team.
I just wanted it in the chat recap one time. That was all I wanted. This is like a monkey's paw situation.
I think it did.
That was,
She's cute, she's not sus, she's my wife.
And Jeff, good to see you, Jeff.
I'm nailing this. I'm nailing this part.
I'm immediately
Absolutely
regretting giving you this role.
destroying this.
You can never regret it.
Yay.
Cat?
What?
That was a kitty.
Oh,
I heard
that
a
was
meow.
cute. Oh, oh, oh. All right.
Instead of birds, you get cat today.
Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside of it. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense.
Yes.
All right.
It's armor and a helmet. Did the map developers design this to reflect a Japanese dojo?
Breaking the
What?
fourth wall.
Breaking the fourth wall there a little bit, Hajime. What are you doing? Whoa.
Oh, I bet that's not a spicy book.
Hmm? What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Peak Academy by Monokuma.
Is that supposed to be fucking Kyoko on the cover?
Ow! Cat!
Why is manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this?
Let's start with history first, class! Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person!
Oh, Oreo Bear, never change.
I'm half expected at some point for him to just come up and start barking.
Bark, 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 bark.
Moo!
That is one fucked up. That is one fucked up dog if it starts mooing.
So just as I
No
thought,
treat!
Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. He says to no one.
Except for the voices in his head.
I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover.
I love it.
The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. I think I can hear my voice feeding back somewhere, just FYI.
Yeah, Grace is giving major feedback.
Am I?
I think just a little bit. Yeah.
That's weird because I have you muted in the stream.
Huh. Okay, well, we'll see. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. I don't know what you adjusted, but it seems better.
The fitness grant pays for this.
Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent.
I just muted myself.
Oh, okay. It is a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decide to implement a new system. The Reserve Department.
Yeah, that's me, guys.
Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy receives an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and begin further research of talent to create Hope's Peak Academy's Earnest Witch, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most horniest event in human history.
So in other words, the fucking
egg. Yeah.
That's right. It was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy.
You mean the fucking of Hope's Peak Academy?
Not bad. The Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end.
What a fucking... I hope there's a second book of the series. Damn, that sucked.
What the... The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. The tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy.
The fucking.
These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but... No, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. Like the entirety of this freaking game. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
That's weird.
Oh, you're here again.
The thing that was weird is you, of course.
Of course it is. Huh?
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So, I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too.
What do you want me to say?
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve course students. Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself.
Huh?
You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you.
If only it was that easy.
You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often! Not that I know anything about that, though!
Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a recursive course student.
That bear's asking to get punt kicked.
I bet Fuyahiko would do it.
You damn straight I would!
I mean, what the heck?
The serve department's bad to the truth bullets.
Danganronpa. Smiling cat with hard eyes,
Oh,
smiling
God.
cat with hard eyes, smiling cat with hard eyes, smiling cat with hard eyes.
Nuh-uh.
Hydrate.
I mean hydrate.
Hello, Elroy. Good to see you for the Donkey Romper.
This cherry tree is in full bloom. It may be a tasteful sight to see a blooming cherry tree inside a dojo. But in this situation, it just looks bizarre. That target seems pretty far away. If the production team had had more time, there could have been a mini-game here.
Hajime, stop breaking the fourth wall, man. It's already unstable.
Wait, what the frick am I saying?
Yeah, why would you ask game developers to have reasonable deadlines or anything like right?
Konami!
That's a good question, There's a straw post. I guess that means it was used for training. That's all I have to say. There are a bunch of wooden lockers here. Each of them has a traditional looking wood block key sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. There's nothing in particular that looks like a clue.
Let's see, where else do I have to go? Oh, hey, Soda.
Hi, Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man!
This hallway, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places that I should be able to go. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason.
Is Feet coming off a bit rough to me, or is it anybody else?
No, me too.
Static.
Yeah, I think your mic's a little bit.
Gonna-
Yeah, it's coming in static.
Gonna disconnect him.
Okay. That's much better, it seems. That's much better.
Much better, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't go to places that I should be able to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason.
It's still coming in a little bit rough though now. I don't know what it is.
Seems like the louder you get, it's rougher or something.
Oh. It's like there's a invisible wall or something.
Oh, okay, we could just work
I mean,
with
it kind of.
That's fine.
I mean, the way he's broken up, at least on my end, kind of fits considering how the freaking game looks right now.
Honestly, it's not bad actually.
Wait a minute. It's kind of fitting.
Oh wait. Yeah, it is kind of fitting
this
actually.
wasn't open
Okay.
before. Well,
Maybe
this
he's just been
was
smoke-
bit before.
Oh yeah. So you've been smoking a lot recently? That's probably what it is. Another book.
This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Frickening of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't The Frickening of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history.
The fuck?
If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident?
Jesus Christ. What a different art style.
I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Frickening of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries.
Hey!
Sounds like a video game. What's written here is...
As the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses, and possessed many various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope.
Makoto?
Yeah.
To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity.
Well,
Because of that,
that's so fucking convenient.
Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. Why is the spine on the book on the right-hand side? Is this a book for backwards people? Manga tends to be read right to left.
Yeah,
That's
right
why.
to left.
Yeah.
I actually have Goodbye Despair manga that actually reads right to left, so.
It's a Japanese thing, I believe.
But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's student council, among the student academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of the reserve course students, who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated, and the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. That incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most horniest event in human history.
The fucking.
Why?
We're excited. Danganronpa 0.
I'm pretty sure that was actually a manga.
With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Man, if I could only read.
Some of Danganronpa 0 was actually a light novel.
I don't know, the Holocaust was pretty bad. That was pretty bad, Sarah, yes. It's a pretty bad incident, yes. But good to see it, Sarah.
The horniest event.
I mean, keep it light, Sarah. Keep it light, Sarah, jeez.
Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. Joke's on you, 29.
What irony!
Officially.
For a genius known as the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent!
Right? I can't read. He always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too. but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said is the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I'd wish they'd given me one of those talents, so I didn't have to be in the reserve department.
Kinda comes off a little whiny on that one.
Freaking Izuru, man. That's right, reserve department. Here, it said that the Reserve Corps students in the Reserve Department began uprising.
What, did Lenin go to this school?
What?
Did Vladimir Lenin go to this school? If they formed an uprising.
Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Then what
Welcome
about
in.
me?
Welcome in, Mr. Freeze. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Happy Saturday to you.
Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that.
Or do you?
Nice.
No, you probably don't.
Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? I mean, it's in the name! What kind of incident was it?
The tragedy kind.
And who's this other student that isn't Izuru?
Not the Izuru kind.
Bruh. A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up.
I'm doing well.
Welcome to Danganronpa. That's all this game is mysteries.
The worst event was the creation of the Twilight Saga. Sarah.
I agree with that statement.
You are not wrong.
Oh.
Shit.
Truly the most awful event in human history.
Didn't it always have Raw on the door?
Yeah.
It was the most awful event in human history since sliced bread.
No, sliced
Wait,
bread was actually
sliced bread was an awful event. Oh god.
Yes. Because... What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here.
Calling Twilight. I remember to turn off the sound effects during these games, during these streams. Good lord. Calling Twilight a saga makes it sound better than it is. That's true.
It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already.
Oh, hey.
Oh, look, it's a quarter.
Hello.
Yippee.
Book. Oh.
There's
Oh, what the fuck's with the cover on that one?
There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why the fucking?
I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh?
I think we've said the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history more times than we did in a span of time than we did in the first game.
I think we've said at this point
Most tragic, most awful event in human history.
I think we've said it more times than Ikuru Mikusaba, the 16th student.
Bang, somewhere hidden in the school.
I just want it to be repeated.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame.
Lame.
With that name, I doubt it.
Man, so much death. That's so lame.
Yo, you died? That's a skill issue.
Man. I don't want to read. I don't want to read anything that's sad.
I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right.
With that cover, I doubt it.
The most awful ending in human history. The day Taco Bell removed the naked chicken chalupa from the menu.
No, that's the face of That's the face of someone who ate too much Taco Bell.
I'm never gonna be able to unsee that.
No, that's actually just generally how I feel about Taco Bell whenever I eat it. That's yeah.
Is it the lack of hot dogs?
No, not that.
A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as, say it with me everyone, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
The fucking
Sits in shame while waiting for DoorDash to deliver my Taco Bell order. Is this drawn so good? Oh, sorry, go ahead. I thought there was my part, but
Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence.
That's still Hajime.
The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger.
There you go. Now it's too slow.
At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. And as the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the area was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths, to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world. A war raged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. And powerful influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end.
Wow, these are really short fucking mangas, yet they look huge.
Yeah.
And yet I still can't read. My heart was racing in my chest. My body felt ice cold. Probably because you're in the freezer. And it wasn't because I was freezing in the freezer.
Well, there's your answer.
Dang it. the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant, everything that makes me basic.
The lottery?
DiGiorno?
DiGiorno.
The Big Mac?
What's happened to them?
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you?
Says you. Who would enjoy reading something like this?
Gosh, I hope they say the biggest, most tragic event in human history 19 or 25 times.
Nah.
Oh my! You don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy!
Or they could be from a different country that doesn't have manga.
Enough! What is this messed up manga?
I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you to not remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains.
This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real! Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world.
I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps... No, that's definitely it.
Nice.
Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use! I'm going to freeze to death! I'm at my limit. I need to get out of here! Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. I didn't even have time to look at the corpses. Yeah, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So, where should I go next?
The freaking guitar in the background shredding though. To the classroom! Oh, hey.
No, I should ignore it. I'm just going to pretend I didn't see it.
When I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. Keeps glancing at me.
You're welcome, Beagle.
I wonder why.
It's gonna be shitty either way.
You happy to say has mac and cheese. Yay! Workless mac and cheese.
So I'll let you handle it. There's no way I'm gonna deal with that idiot unless I punt kick him down the fucking stairs.
But I don't want to do that either.
Why, hello, Hajime! I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right?
Leave. What are you doing here?
Easy for him.
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me by telling you by word of mouth?
You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place.
A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots.
I thought I was gonna say hot dogs for a second.
So I'm not the fucking only one that thought it was gonna say that.
I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me?
It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. Surprise! It's about ultimate despair!
The gasp.
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
Kyoko Kirikou.
No.
A high school girl?
Lady Junko Enoshima.
Title
Darn it,
drop.
I was close. Junko Enoshima?
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Hold on a sec.
I'm not for one surprised that most evil person ever was a high school girl.
I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join such a fucked up organization created by a high school girl. That's the pedophiles.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With their charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place.
So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Then what was their purpose?
What?
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It don't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do whatever they wanted without no purpose.
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
Pourquoi?
yeah, Sarah. Literally
Trying to say
giggles, basically.
Trying to say what in French while having a New Jersey accent is not fucking easy.
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or even an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko
I
Enoshima
thought you weren't a teddy
is...
bear.
Junko Inoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair.
That just sounds like depression.
Wait, hold on.
With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so, the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Inoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food for her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Inoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation.
You are way too fucking cheerful about that, dude.
And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed that it was something they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
Do you know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy?
Final days?
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide!
Yep, they're bringing that up.
Mass suicide.
All 2,357 students.
It wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
One person was excluded, huh? I wonder who that could be. Is that me?
There's your answer. Maybe. I don't believe it. There's no way I could believe something as batshit insane as that.
One person wasn't invited to the uncool kids plans.
Oh my god.
That's wild.
Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean, Junko Enoshima's already dead.
Huh?
Huh?
Hello.
I like how we don't even give no context. It's just they're dead.
F's in chat.
Yep.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
What, you didn't see?
No.
I have one eye and I could fucking see.
You're talking to Hajime Hinata.
There is a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in That Bloody Classroom.
A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy. For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima.
The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
It turns out that the killing school was a part of that whole biggest, most awful, whatever fucking event.
I love how Fuyuhiko concise and just say biggest, most awful, whatever, you know.
He's me for real. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other.
Sounds like a video game. Former students of Hope's Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. That's just like us for real.
Apparently, the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcasted worldwide. Talk about a shitty pay-per-view. There's even a limit to being a cruel asshole.
The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
Do you have a case of solid snake-itis? Just repeating the last thing anyone said?
Abso-freaking-lutely, man.
The students of Hope's Peak Academy were widely known as the Symbols of Hope.
Symbols of Hope?
Oh, never mind. I don't get to say that line exactly. They were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once.
That's messed up.
But the messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed.
Hashtag corny for hope.
No.
Yay.
Junko lost to the student she placed in her trap. And after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life.
Then Junko is no more.
No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima ain't alive no more.
Then who is our enemy?
The bear.
Too slow, bot.
It seems fine. It seems fine, Grace.
Thank you. Except that my new headphones won't work.
If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Depressions behind this?
Ultimate Depressions, I love that.
That sounds like me.
Yep. Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will?
I don't want any of you to go to your therapist this week and tell your psychiatrist that you have ultimate depression.
I mean, I do that whenever I go.
I will not be responsible for that.
I should not afford therapy.
Well, they already called me that. Sarah.
Hipsters ain't lying. I can barely afford my shrink anymore. I
can't afford a shrink in general.
Yeah.
People can afford things. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that killing school life.
Thank you, Skylar Barrett, for your follow. Appreciate you.
We're just staring at Monokuma while we're thinking.
Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that. An imitation. If the students from Hope's Peak Academy stopped the real deal, there's no way we'd lose to some fake.
But if this is really an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too?
Monologues.
The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. We saw that one in the prologue. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life?
Nice.
Train Trooper.
Nice.
Nice.
Updated.
Nice.
Roomba.
Roomba.
Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
Yes.
Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
Nobody cares about your stupid manga.
I care.
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. What does that mean?
I'm getting PTSDs to that time with Sayaka and Makoto in the classroom when he mentioned the flagpole.
Oh no!
Reaper throwdown!
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's going to happen with that?
One step at a time. You're getting closer to my clearing my character route.
Monokuma dating simulator?
We need that now.
I'm sure it exists on the internet if you look for it.
That's called Danganronpa School Moon.
Not making sense again.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them flags like crazy!
What the fuck was he even talking about?
What?
I bet you could find it on Rule 34.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this.
This is the fucking trippiest chapter.
Cool.
It is weird to go from the horniest chapter to this.
Oh my gosh, is this how Yasuhiro saw the school?
Oh.
This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange.
You got some black mist hanging around you. Hey, Pod, good to see you.
I want to be that.
Like, do you mean the monument or the green screen behind it?
Looks like
the
it's
monument.
Monument? Why would there be a monument in a museum?
Why not?
That, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved.
To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation.
Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up.
Nice.
Of course he did. That surprises you?
What a creative symbol. It's the Japanese word for future.
Mirai.
Mirai. What is this? Birds are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email.
Just got back from dinner from Pod 5 Mom's birthday. Awesome. Happy birthday.
Happy birth.
Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program.
Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, rest in peace, legend. There were
Exactly.
definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It means survivors, dummy.
Dumbass.
Dumbass.
It's like they're talking from some other world.
Also, in a separate matter, stop heating up fish in the shared microwave.
What?
Also,
I have
regarding
questions.
Also, regarding a separate matter, please remember to add paper to the printer when you use them all. Also, regarding a separate matter, make sure you refill the coffee pot if it goes empty, Carl.
Also, regarding a separate matter, shut up. What happened outside Jabba Island? If the everything we've said multiple times is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've.
Also, regarding a separate matter, corny for hope is not an acceptable email signature.
Thank goodness.
Absolutely
These are great.
No, it
I
ain't.
love
Started
these.
using it at
The
work.
Oracle's just rattling these
No,
off.
it ain't.
Nice.
Nice. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side at least.
You think that?
What? They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, he probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma. If he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the Ultimate Depressions who caused everything we've said at least 16 times by now. The ones who are carrying out the will of Juko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries.
The Future Foundation clearly has a weird office called. Yeah, it's definitely a weird vibe, you know.
For a man who can't read, I'm sure having to read a lot of this stuff. What was that laugh?
I don't know.
This feels different from a classroom.
Hey, Soda.
Oh, hi, Kazuichi Root Beer.
Kazuichi Root Beer.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has that scruffy teacher vibe to it.
The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere.
Sam.
How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already! Yada yada yada.
Hey, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. Damn it, I'm really worried. What if something happens to me when Miss Sonia isn't looking?
This guy is so useless.
Well, that's somebody said it.
Not even sometimes.
No, he's just useless. Letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. Again, I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. Even though I can't read.
We understand this matter regarding the survivors. Still better than half of the remaining students from the first game. Honestly, though, in order to say...
Actually, no, you're right.
In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Mishima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Mishima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future.
Meh.
Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That's what eliminated means, Hinata. That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, and most tragic event
Jesus Christ.
is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of depression are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily.
You always say, don't get eliminated, yeah.
There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that, are names I've seen before, but I can't place where I've seen them.
That's too utterly convenient.
Was it Strawberry Hall and Grape Hall?
No.
Oh my gosh, are they the same?
No.
I don't know. Let's discuss it for 5 hours.
Also, regarding another matter, please empty the trash cans rather than pushing it down with a paper plate.
No.
There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saionji is written. What is this newspaper?
Why does she look old?
Out of every character to be relevant. What is this?
Yes.
It says Miss Hiyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. It's completely lagged for me. Okay, she was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature that when she was absolutely a shorty. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure, it's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean?
God. Soda?
Root beer? Mountain Thunder?
This lady looks pretty mature. Sorry, I'm modding.
I hear you. I know you are. I know you are. Yep, we're good.
Is she Hiyoko's older sister or something? I'm just telling that for other people.
Oh, you're good. Yeah.
No, it says Hiyoko Saionji here.
Then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name.
No?
An older sister with the same first and last name?
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko.
But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
She doesn't have an older sister! Hiyoko is the Sayanji family's only daughter!
If she doesn't have an older sister, then a relative? No. There's still too much of a resemblance.
Oh my god, Soda. Also regarding a
Look,
separate
nobody
matter,
ever expected Soda to be smart.
you cannot use your PTO to join the Paris Prude protest, regardless of how many hours you have or what type you wish to use. Dear Lord. Regarding a separate matter, we will no longer addressing Carl in an indirect, passive-aggressive manner. The rest of the team does not need to suffer because of your incompetence, Carl.
What the fuck is going on?
We're just adding on memos to the emails that are coming in.
We have another story going in chat.
Yeah,
about
we
office
do.
memos.
I love it.
That's Hiyoko!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this.
Of course, that would be the first. Of course, that would be the first thing he noticed.
Yep.
I like the art. I like the design of older Kyoko, though. Or not Kyoko, Hiyoko rather.
She was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap looking like that.
I don't know what to tell you! Maybe she had a growth spurt?
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Well, regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What the heck? This is the truth?
That's fine.
If this is the truth, then the Hiyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person?
Okay, I gotta catch up on chat here. The story's going on, and I'm loving this. Also, regarding a separate matter, please note that office policy against dating coworkers. Also, Janice, you are kidding me? Carl, you're dating Carl? Have standards, girl. Regarding a separate matter, we understand it's been hotter than usual lately, so please take in consideration for your coworkers and wear deodorant. Looking at you, caller. For sake, man, you can afford it.
That's impossible.
Regarding a separate matter, please do not keep spiking the coffee with Dragon's Breath hot sauce. The bathroom line is already too long.
Jesus Christ.
Also regarding a separate matter, Janice, I do not know what GET stands for. Please stop using this describing Carl's behavior in your free time. Jesus, what is this story going on? It's got out of control.
It did, yeah.
How did it? Okay.
I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead?
Oh my.
Why?
Well, she
Why
did
does
it.
this even exist?
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there?
Huh?
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? That's just saying it out loud makes it sound so messed up. What experiment?
Yeah.
If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. But what kind of experiment was it?
It was the yes kind.
What's going on? That better not have anything to do with time travel.
Let's check the recap after all this Carl mess here. First, a recollected tale in a chat where memes and dreams collide. Too Slow, Too Serious TV's dream is quite the ride. Birthday wishes and office lore with Carl's antics leaving them sore. Regarding a separate matter, the mantra they chant, while Dragon's Breath and Coffee is a spicy rant. From BTO protest to plastic ducks in sight, this Danganronpa clue keeps it light tonight.
I have so many questions,
Goodness.
and none of them are going to be answered.
Goodness.
An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says... Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. The founder of Hope's Peak Academy, and this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Nice.
Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor! Congratulations, Hajime! You shall go on to the next stage!
Next stage? Is he treating this like a video game?
Yes.
Damn it, not again! The hallway is
Ooh,
different
this hall's prettier.
because it's purple.
Because it's purple, that's right.
I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just going to waste my energy.
Okay, go there. Can't go there. Can't go here. Wait. Also, regarding a separate matter, Carl leaves no one sore. That would require some facilities that Carl does not possess. Janice might disagree. Also, regarding a separate matter, Janice is faking it. No one sounds like that naturally. It takes longer than 3 minutes, Carl. No, Carl, it doesn't matter the motion of the ocean when the ocean is truly only a few drops of water. Holy God. It's great.
There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists inside a school. I said that about the dojo too.
Sorry you're not used to cool schools, man.
I'm not. I'm a basic man. This hologram again.
Frickin' reserves.
Frick you!
Reserves.
Frickin' reserves. Peasants.
Yeah, such a reserve. Such a reserve, man.
What the fuck is happening?
Boy, bullying. Bullying is happening.
Evidently.
What's this one say? It looks like another email passage.
Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them under our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigations, we determined that they are the same age as others. So we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Nice.
It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then, why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
Also, regarding a separate matter, there's nothing you can do, Carl. Robert is in charge of HR, and he does not forgive you for sexually disappointing Jazz when he could not do much better.
What
per
the
Robert,
fuck is happening in the chat?
Bullying Bill's character. Sarah, that's good.
I'm concerned about what's going on in chat.
This is like the chat version of all blue shells.
Yeah, exactly. Chaotic.
All separate matters, all blue shells.
No, Carl, you cannot keep referring to the interns as replaceable reserve pawns.
Add quote, regarding a separate manner. Everyone except Mikey.
Oh.
Right, my Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse.
It's your fault! What is this hologram thing anyway?
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
Almost as if they have the ultimate talents.
There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? And yet you don't know what an octagon is. Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file.
About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation. Hope, 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 hope. Truly, the Hope program is the next hope innovation in providing the Hope Ultimate Hope Education. This Hope plan has been the Hope Academy's wish since its Hope Foundation, so we must succeed at all hope cost.
One second.
Hope.
What followed was a series of detailed instructions in intricate orders.
Too bad you can't fucking read.
Yeah. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant because I couldn't read.
Also, regarding a separate matter, Carl, your dad didn't break his phone. Your dad has been too busy clapping those cheeks to answer you. See you in 9 months when there is a child your dad can actually be proud of.
Oh my god! No, Bob did not just jump on this shit.
Oh, what the fuck happened? Regarding the separate matter, unlike the Future Foundation setup, sharing the stream is possible. Let's prove Carl's HR wrong by about building character and grow this community instead.
We broke the bot, guys. We broke it. We got to do Corn, and now it's doing Carl.
Oh my god.
Carl didn't ask to be here, man.
I told you Carl was too slow, bot. Y'all didn't believe me.
I can't.
Y'all didn't just break Too Slow, bot. You broke Too Slow entirely.
Oh.
It's in a good way. It's probably best before he eats that teddy bear after what I discovered.
Mm-hmm.
However,
it's not that bad.
The word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. Probably because it's not just one word. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? I like saying the word huh a lot because it accurately describes my idiocy.
Is this Galaxy talking?
Hmm?
You're talking as Galaxy, not Hajime?
I'm Hajime, yeah.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Looks like I'm in a different hallway again.
What gave you the first clue there, Hajime? The fact that it looks different or the fact that you're walking on the ceiling?
I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so... What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality.
Oh, Akane. Oh. You're glitching out a little bit there, girl.
I'm not glitching, you're glitching. It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Probably.
Phrasing.
Jesus.
No.
I don't know why. Akane's so good.
Akane switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me.
Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally?
Let's see. My gut feeling is...
They're both!
Huh? Oh, wait, let me check my boobs. Yep, left boob and right boob agree, they're both.
Excuse me, what the What do you mean?
You do know that's how we girls do it, right? We feel in our boobs. I mean,
I don't think that's how that works.
Are you telling the person with boobs? I don't know how
I don't know!
Don't mansplain our boobs to us, Mikey.
That's exactly what I was gonna say!
I don't know, okay.
Mikey's trying to mansplain boobs.
That was not my intention, but I guess it's just what happened.
I've had boobs longer than you've been alive.
Probably, actually. I was born in 03.
Hold on as I go to dust.
Yep.
Anyway, I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all.
Also, regarding a separate matter, I also consult my titties before making important decisions.
Why?
Because that's done! With intuition, where do you think we keep it?
I don't know!
I want to cry.
So do I!
Regarding a separate matter, the in-office Wi-Fi is not meant to be used for consuming media, especially so when the entire office can hear you yell "mommy milkers" from the bathroom. Again, please, Carl,
what the fuck is happening?
Cast something for the love of office, Jesus. Also, regarding a separate matter, if you do not have titties, you can only consult other people's titties with their expressed written permission, in triplicate.
This must be a library.
I wonder how many of those are titty consulted requests.
The temptation to slam my head through my glass desk has never been more tempting.
This is wonderful.
The temptation to straight up leave.
VC has been kind of calm. Chat, on the other hand, no way in hell.
Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails.
Sarah.
I should read it. If I can. There's no doubt that it's another clue.
To the Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi.
Hey, name drop.
Where are
It's
you
Kane
guys?
Aldehyde.
What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep those people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Man, if I had $1 for every time I've heard everything is for the sake of future of hope, I'd have so much money now.
What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation?
Nice. Nice. Regarding a separate matter, no, Carl, even if your TikTok is King of the Office, it does not mean you are King of the Office, nor do we find it funny, nor are you in touch with your younger generation's slang. No cap.
Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom?
Sure.
I don't really get it, but, this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school, and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room.
So it could be a dormitory or a home ec classroom.
Yeah.
This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program? This word, Neo World. That's 2 words!
Unless there's a hyphen. And even still, I don't know if that means anything.
Rook Reggie, a crew.
Rook Reggie,
What the I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already.
The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people.
I need to talk to that person.
Yeah. We're among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for
that easy.
Yeah. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program.
Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetic virtual world? Program? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now, it's all disappearing until all I feel is despair.
The gasp.
I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that this, there's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
In case you guys weren't wondering, they're in a virtual world. Crazy.
Woo! You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character route! Now then, despair is waiting for you!
You want despair? Look at the fucking, look at the chat.
Look at the story
you
of
want
Carl.
despair?
Yeah.
Look at the internet.
Yeah, yeah.
JJ.
Okay. Alright, thanks, Shinji. Okay.
Impossible.
Impossible.
This is impossible.
Impossible.
It's all made up. Everything is all made up.
Well, and Hajime's having a midlife crisis.
Including me too?
Regarding a separate matter, I am trapped in these memos. Please help me. Carl's only a figment. It's only a matter of time before we all succumb to despair.
Jesus Christ.
Regarding a separate matter, Carl is real. Only Carl. Only Carl. Only Carl.
My God! This whole stream is gonna end up with whenever I meet someone named Carl in real life, I'm just gonna scream.
I'm sure Tuso feels that way about David's after the whole shit.
It's just gonna be doing? Did you enjoy the K11ING school trip?
I think Monokuma's broken.
By the three-way, do you guys remember the speech I added at the beginning? From the 1S.1T on, I promised you a world that truly deserves to be called Agame. You guys are the only ones watching these ones who can $at them.
The best part is Monokuma the Tur.
The end of the 3 World 1D is nigh. What at gonna do? What's go zero in at happen? Isn't 1TX clitting? Isn't it I at earth throbbling?
This is hurting my head.
Look for at to it. Who 0 0 who 0 0 who 0 0 who.
Pain. All I know is pain.
That sounds like you try to laugh in binary.
Probably is what it was if you actually put it through a binary translator.
This hallway.
Regarding a separate matter, Trent is now dead. Carl did not realize that pen stabs kill people.
When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but...
Oh god.
This looks so
We're on the
good.
really trippy floor now.
Hey Sonia, how's it going?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect?
Huh?
Oh, useless. I mean, the placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real.
Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? I definitely wasn't planning to kick you in the balls while you were distracted. I mean,
Royal ellipses.
I've become immune at this point, Sonia.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand royal ellipses.
What the heck?
Trent's funeral will be held in our secret note. Carl's a loud bunker. Oh my god. Oh, who's that? Oh, hey, Monica, you look a little glitchy there.
The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope will disappear.
That's all we have to know about that.
Is that a Game Boy? Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big be floating. What in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object...
Oh boy.
Hi! Here we go! Huh? Chihiro?
Not quite.
Okay, so who's voicing this person?
Grace? Grace, I think Grace is doing
It's
this one.
me! Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program.
A person? A floating person is talking to me.
Really? You think that's the weirdest thing happening right now?
No. Is this even a person in the first place?
Rude.
Wow.
I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program.
First, Chihiro gets exposed. She gets exposed in her case. Now that we're calling him not a person. Interesting. The disrespect for Chihiro.
Hold on, I gotta sip this coffee. It's delicious, but really hot. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
And then died shortly after.
The AI is getting smarter. They're thinking it's going to be happy if you call them certain names.
It can talk! But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program?
I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything. I'm supposed to be managing ... And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Don't you have a Twitch stream or something? let me get this first. Damn it. It's that feeling from earlier again. Just floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor.
Is that supposed to be floating feeling?
Probably.
Floating.
It's floating. Floating. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. Like I can't even believe my own existence. Floating. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this one? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. I love how it says not female.
It's no.
Ergo, if I have to answer your question, where is this place? But you
Really
still shouldn't mansplain titties to her. The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island.
It's a fucking accident,
Portions
okay?
of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you two. However, without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry. I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program, and you made me cry.
Oh.
Lose.
We respect alter ego under this roof.
Exactly.
Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said.
That sounds like a problem.
There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world like a video game. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world?
I didn't say anything, wink wink.
Hajime suddenly coming to realization about what we've all known for the past several hours.
I feel like I can't believe what's going on here.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Sense of reality. Hi, I'm Hajime Hinata, the ultimate skill issue. The truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is.
Do you really
Hey,
though?
can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me?
Beep beep bloop blorp.
What was the Neo World program used for in the first place?
The Neo World program serves only one purpose.
Oh no, Grace. That last comment. I'm not even gonna read it, that's so bad.
It's so Carl.
Oh, it's so Carl.
It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope, even if it's false hope.
A program for creating hope?
False hope?
But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right?
Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Like Strawberry Tower being Grape Tower.
Jesus Christ, can we stop with that?
You know, honestly, though, it's kind of wild how the thought of the Future Foundation was along the same lines of what Junko and them thought in the first game.
Right? They're becoming what they hated.
Exactly. It
became the very thing they swore to destroy.
And it's like even if it's like Future Foundation, they're like, oh, it's for good intentions. It's still working out terribly.
Let's kill them all. That totally builds hope.
Yeah.
Because killing everyone isn't how this all started.
Right. Exactly.
Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. It's called brainwashing. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. It's probably illegal.
Probably is, yeah.
Wait, memories of any time period you set it to?
It's definitely not ethical.
So Monokuma was right. We did lose our soul memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right?
Right.
Right.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay.
He's fixing 2 Slowbot. 2 Slowbot went dumb.
It went rogue.
Thought it was a
It was like,
Jackbox
screw
stream.
this, Jackbox night. Yeah.
It's gone, Guru.
That is a mystery to me, too. Booting the program on the Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason, even though it's totally unethical. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world, so I get to be blissfully unaware. I'm sorry.
Are you really, though?
No, I'm just a program. I don't have feelings.
You literally said that calling you alter ego would make you happy.
Oh, I guess I do have
Checkmate.
feelings.
Checkmate.
Wait, are you mansplaining feelings to me?
No. No, that was Hajime, not me. I've already made one mistake this stream. I'm not making another.
You're saying we're lab rats?
Not Mikey just suddenly getting attacked for explaining things.
I wasn't trying to.
I'm sorry, the joke was there and I couldn't resist it.
You're not lab rats, you're lab squirrels. Tee.
That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab squirrels. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right?
X to doubt.
Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
I feel like that's a typed up letter for my cease and desist.
I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable.
Oh, it's like Chihiro's right here talking to us right now. Oh, wait a minute.
I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
Loser. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus?
The virus.
Well,
Vegeta.
for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors.
Hi, Big Brain. The danger rope is going well. The game is going great. The chat is going chaotic, and, you know, it's a pretty typical night, so.
I think this is like the most tame the VC chat has been compared.
Yeah, no, all the chat is
The
getting,
VC has
getting
been bland.
started.
The energy is going to be pushed towards chat right now, yeah.
2 monitors?
Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students, and they got brutally murdered. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not.
Too soon, Galaxy, too soon.
They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else.
What kind of authority does the teacher role have?
As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them.
Regarding a separate matter, death penalty for Carl is not an acceptable email signature. We'd rather have Horny for Hope at this point.
If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse, even though this whole thing is abusive. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. And somehow made Monokuma a tragic figure. The Neo World program would have promised internal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. Also, that typing is not me.
What is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do.
It's almost like the chat right now.
In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities, which contain my authority to build the world.
Except for matter, totally take Trent turned on the Jackbox so we can do everything up with the Danganronpa stream. Thanks, Trent.
It was like a grandmaster chess player.
Regarding the manner that challenged my manner, challenging the manner, we are not the same. We are the same rank of authority. No, or there's just like a separate chaos going on in the chat. Basically, that's what's happening. Is what happening, Big Brain.
I got a new toy, which was regarding a separate matter, and then I ran with it, and now
it's out of control.
Yeah,
Man.
pretty much. Now there's an entire office thing.
I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
Screaming bird.
Yeah, no, it's the virus. The birds are the virus.
He's probably talking about Monokuma running the fun house. It says not female. Why would you say she?
Because not female, if you remember.
You know what? Based on what he's saying, it sounds like he's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But alter ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with him. Which means this supposed that it surpasses this alter ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it. What the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That sounds like where this generation is heading. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm very certain someone physically uploaded it. God damn it, Carl.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly bought an external memory drive containing the virus in the facility. My bet's on Nagito. And directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. But the only person who could enter that facility is someone who is a member of the Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie?
Our ethical brainwashing program was breached by another brainwashing program. How could this have gone wrong?
What could possibly go
Hi,
wrong?
Chiaki!
Chiaki!
But it's true that the virus is powerful, and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. Or maybe it just has manners.
Push it to the limit.
A limit?
If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you! If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death, and the death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm cutting off rapidly and cause a situation where your own existence is observable and experiencing passes with the joint ownership of the world and the situation from the context invites your
Remember when Monokoma said that Chiaki licked his black eye? Good times.
I think the fucking IT department finally threw the server out the window. I think they had enough.
Hey.
The fluctuation based on the definition of existence that constitutes a relationship.
Oh, this is going. This is going. All levels of fuck. What the fuck just happened?
What the heck? What just happened?
My question exactly.
You're right here, there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right?
Huh? Are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side?
I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time.
Huh?
The things you guys were forced to do. We were forced to watch it.
Forced to watch us?
I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. Thank you for the hydrate. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope.
It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me.
Try the Sonya struck. Kick him in the nuts. Maybe that'll work.
Who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally?
Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys.
Save us? What did he want to save us from?
No, that's wrong.
Why would this save us?
Thank you for the alert. You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037.
Leon.
kind of fucking morbid that that's the password they chose, don't you think?
It's kind of weird how Leon is still relevant in this at this stage.
11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle.
The door to the ancient ruin was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left the 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma.
A victim.
Can you understand what I'm trying to say?
I mean, that also means Sayaka's
it's kind of odd.
But still,
it's kind of odd to think that I think when Storybook was doing this, it's kind of weird because I think we all think that literally Sayaka was trying to frame Makoto outright.
Yeah, that's what it seems like on the outset.
And yet it's funny because Makoto still thinks that she had good intentions. And that's what's wild. So
see, you can believe that all you want. You can't really ask them considering, that bathroom is stained with Pepto-Bismol now.
I'm entrusting that will to you all. I'm entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them.
Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma?
In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence.
Forced shutdown sequence?
I like how we still try to talk to him even though he can't hear him.
Even the teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of the people.
Oh,
and
we'll lose
in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Ass of good Kimo Yashi Baba
Kimo Yashi. I don't know why that made me chuckle, but here we are.
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime! What was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really.
I see.
Wink, wink.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no-good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again!
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
No, he didn't.
Grace.
Sorry, I was on a phone call. It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here, bored.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. GTFO.
NO. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now.
Stop calling me a guy!
I'm not calling you a guy!
You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. Just because not a girl doesn't mean a dude. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Grace, do you want to
Alter Ego
read
just
this?
reminds me of Janet from A Good Place. Yes,
Grace.
I want to read this.
Okay.
In the shadowy corners of Too Slow Too Serious's TV chat, a tale of office intrigue and Carl's tyranny unfolds. The mansplaining virus has the collective aiming for Carl's demise, while hope and chaos dance a tango in Future Foundation's vision. Amidst email chain mayhem and lunch thefts, a cry for unity against Carl rises. As the stream's plot thickens, viewers grapple with brainwashing breaches and missing laptops. Will they find clarity before the subliminal message strikes? Stay tuned.
Good. Good. Good.
But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless?
Wow, they failed and now there's more despair.
Yeah.
It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do?
11037. Shutdown sequence.
It's almost as if when you brainwash and force people to do things, it doesn't turn out the way you want.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Ding dong, bong.
Ding dong, bing bong.
Yeah, so, I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam! Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy. See you soon!
We're in the end game now, boys and girls and everyone else. A red door, huh? It's just a door. It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in this door? If I do that, will this be finished if I go through this door?
Oh boy.
Oh god.
I went
That's a
through
lot.
the door
That's a
and
lot of zeros and ones.
I went through the door. Biggest mistake of my life.
Hello, Rob. Hello, Rob. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Saturday to you.
Door.
What is that? Is that a new? Oh, is that Rob? Oh, you got a booty too? Oh, Rob. I shake my ass in solidarity with you.
Oh Lord, there's more.
Words I never wanted to hear for 800, Alex.
Oh, it broke as well.
Huh? This place.
Looks like everyone's here.
It seems that this is gonna be the final place.
However, this place is...
Add quote. I shake my ass in solidarity with you. -2 slow.
Oracle died.
This place is... I have a Min Min here. Min Min, you want to say hi?
I'm in. Say hello to my other kitty that's here.
Hello, kitty cat.
Kitty, say hi to Min Min.
Min Min, say hi to Kitty.
Min Min! Kitty!
Hey, man.
What?
Min Min, say hashtag horny for hope.
No!
Dicks out for hope.
No!
Dicks out for hope.
No! Dicks out for
Kylie,
hope.
if you're corny for hope, be a cute, adorable, stripy cat. Aw, she is.
I can already see the 2 weeks notice coming from Galaxy.
It sure looks
Yeah,
like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
We've been here before, right?
Yeah. This should be the place that the door of the ancient ruins leads to.
It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up until now.
It's like we're dreaming or something. Or like we're in a game.
Crazy.
Also, regarding Separate Master, I don't need a reason to be horny. Hope, despair, it's all the same. All that matters is nut.
That was so Sarah.
Yep.
That was
There you go,
Sarah.
sir. Yep.
If this is a dream, then this too is very...
So, you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game! After stopping by Hope's Peak Academy, you finally come back to this place! To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island!
You can give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
What kind of
From
keyboard do you
before!
have? Grace.
A laptop.
Oh, okay.
This trial
I
field
don't know
actually
why
inspired...
The microphone is picking up on things so easy today, because it normally does not do that.
All good.
This trial field actually inspired the one from before, so in a way, this place is the original!
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course! If that's what you guys decide.
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats.
You mean the podium?
Compared to other trials, their rules are much simpler this time. There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted. Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
Well, no shit.
Then the result is based on our majority vote.
Democracy!
Well, Sonia wouldn't know anything about democracy, Mikey.
Yeah. Dictatorship and all that.
Ahem, if the... Hold on. Let this room go through. Ahem, if the graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kinda like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin.
Traditional Grace slapped a GIF on the
majority
screen.
vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious.
That's something.
Come
That is
on,
not what
let's
I
move
said,
this along.
But okay.
Can we press it now, right?
No! You can't do that yet! I mean, your resolve hasn't firmed yet. Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current?
Shut up! Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
My! Which of your orifices are you gonna spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know.
You get him, Sarsaparilla.
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
After the vote,
Take a look at my spewing orifices.
let's get dicks out for hopes trending on Twitter.
Let's not!
Best use of 500 points ever!
I have a better use of 500 points.
After the vote,
Never mind,
I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
That's me. So you're saying, even if we vote, we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it. That's what I'm getting, yes?
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
You freaking dunce!
Moron!
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be.
He's doing it because it's how it has to be? It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He, too, has a limit. Is this what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway, even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes, and from there, we move on to the graduation program.
But why do we even have to go through something so dumb?
Well, that is... You said... Oh, sorry.
That's me. You said you were waiting for the main cast, right?
Hmm?
Which means you're just stalling for time then.
Akane?
Yes.
It just sounded like they went ass.
Ass.
I do like that ass.
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 Oh! Yes. Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
There's no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
It doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
Hold on. What's with that chump comment?
It means you're
I
a
can't
chump.
ignore that.
Yes, you can.
Not that it's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
How dare you treat him like a toy?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me? I'm basically a god! Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories!
It's happening again.
Blah, blah, blah.
Save the game.
I think this is the trail, I think.
Double save the game.
Alright. And look at that scroll.
No,
Great.
we can't stop.
We've got to
And
stop
that's
here.
the last I play of this
It's so
game.
close.
We have got to
Yes,
end
but
here,
this last
unfortunately.
case, I'm pretty sure is like the. Did that just say 11-year-old's lunch prep up top? Lunch order.
11-year-old's lunch order.
I'm like, what the fuck?
All right, let me get my camera back up.
Hello world.
Yeah, so we're gonna end it here. The closing of this game will be on July 13th. At 7 p.m. we'll be doing the finale of this season with our casts, and we'll be doing it right here at the trial phase of this game. So the final trial. So we'll do that on July 13th. So yeah, this is the shortest episode we've had so far.
Probably the shortest episode of any Danganronpa game we're ever going to have.
But quite more than likely, yes. So for all you in Discord, y'all got anything y'all want to tease or anything before we
Be right on YouTube.
Somebody had to do it. Well, I mean, I guess I can I could talk about the fact that. Oh. Am I good? I'll just wait.
What's in Mutar Games? We just launched it today.
Sorry. Well, sorry. Go ahead, Mikey.
Yeah, there we go.
Go ahead, Mikey.
So from the 26th to I believe the 30th, I am participating in a charity event known as VTuber SummerSlam.
Ooh.
And I will
Very
be
nice.
streaming from Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Nice. Very nice.
Hope to
Looking
see y'all
for-
there.
Absolutely. Anybody else got anything?
I've got another week on my edit-a-thon where basically any follow, bit, or gifted sub on my channel adds time to an editing counter. And that's the amount of bonus streams I have to do with editing. We're at over 1,000 hours. Let's go.
Oh.
Yay!
Wow. That's crazy. Anyways.
That's at least one book.
It is, though. I mean, start that from the beginning. All right, but yeah, we're gonna end here. Like I said, it's been good. It's been a good, weirdly, like in VC, it's been oddly calm. Chat has been.
You want to know
absolute
what
a
though?
mess.
I can tell you exactly why. Chat might have been chaotic, but the VC was calm. And you want to know why it's calm? Because it's calm before the storm.
Yeah, probably. That's exactly it. I expect the next stream when we do join up on July 13th to be.
Yeah, it's gonna be ultra
bonkers.
chaotic.
Yeah,
Bonkers,
I hope
absolutely.
Because Oracle and I are missing Sunday. We're only
Absolutely.
2/3 of the triad.
Yeah, true. We don't have the
You guys
trifecta here.
enjoy the finale.
But yes, we're gonna raid out and head out. But our next stream here on the stream will be the start of Community Week. Is next week. We have all sorts of games going up for community. Community has chosen the entire schedule of what we're doing next week. And Tuesday will be Super Mario Party Superstars. Wednesday will be Wheel of Fortune and Family Feud. Thursday will be Jackbox with wheel choosing every game. Friday will be Among Us, and then Saturday will be a combo stream of Little Kitty Big City, followed by Clue. So we're gonna go ahead and head out.
Can I?
But we're gonna. I already got my raid target already planned out for this one. We're gonna take us over to a wonderful streamer who's currently in the middle of a subathon at the current moment. Bernie Mook is currently doing this. Bernie Mook is doing a subathon and also celebrating the announcement of the What's a Mook premium memberships, where I've already put my subscription in for. So and I've got my. And I've got access now to Crash Word Crash or Die pilot mode. I have the alpha access to Redactionary as well. So I'm looking forward to trying that out here on stream on our next session of that. But anyways, for us, we're gonna raid out to Bernie. Show some love if you show some support. This guy deserves it for sure. He's brought so much
so much to the community gaming community, and is just a good guy in general. So copy that raid messages. We're gonna head out. We'll see you guys on Tuesday for some Mario Party Superstars, where feelings will more than likely be hurt. But we'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Take care. On behalf of the cast, appreciate you guys, and bye. And the music's gone. Hold on. I'm working on getting music up. Hold on. Music. Beta. I know how to do this, right? I don't know how to do this. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here.